Okay, so let's do our PowerPoint Chapter 9 quiz. And I apologize, but this one is a little bit longer than the last couple ones. This one's got 21 questions. But animating and transitions in PowerPoint is probably one of the most important topics. It's what makes PowerPoint PowerPoint. All right, so we're going to start on slide 1, which we're already on, and we're going to add the cash register sound to the first animation. All right, whenever we're dealing with animations at all, the first thing I want you to get used to doing is launching this animation pane. It's so important for so many reasons. All right, so this way, since we see the animation pane, we can easily see which one is the first animation, which is this one. So we're going to do the drop down, effect options, and there's the sound right there. Sounds are in alphabetical order. I like it. So there's the cash register sound, and I think you heard that. All right, also on slide 1, apply the zoom animation. So we're going to put the animation pane up there again. I like to make sure and click on the outside of the placeholder if I'm animating text, just to make sure everything gets animated correctly. And we're going to do the zoom animation, which is right here. All right, now we're moving on to a different slide. We're on slide 4. It wants us to apply the horizontal figure 8 motion path to the image. Well, there's only one image on here. That's it. Motion paths. If you'll notice, our animations are divided up into 4 categories: entrance, emphasis, exit, motion paths. So even though this says loops, it's a horizontal figure 8, which is what the directions are calling for. And we can see it making the horizontal figure 8, so we know we're right. All right, now we're into transition, so we switch to the transition tab. Apply the transition on slide 1 to all the slides in the presentation. So we have a shape transition to this, so to apply it to everything, we just click Apply to All. Pretty easy. All right, so modify the transition on slide 1. So we're still in the transition slide. This one kind of got me because I looked and saw that there's no transition on the slide. So I was thinking, how could I modify it? But I did what it said, and it was right. So to advance after 5 seconds and not on click. So see over here where we say advance slides. So not on click means I need to uncheck that. And over here, we're going to advance after 5 seconds. You can sit here and use the up button, or you could type it in. Doesn't matter which one, it still does the same thing. On slide 5, change the animation of the text box the marketing way. And this is the kind of cool thing about having the animation pane up. If I wasn't sure which animation was the marketing way, it's pretty easy to tell, but I can notice when I click on the marketing way, it highlights the actual animation over here in the pane that we're talking about. All right, and so we want to start it after previous with a 5-second delay. So let's go to the animation tab. All right, after previous, and here's the delay down here. You're going to have to up a lot of times to get to 5 seconds. Don't accidentally do half a second. 0.5 is not the same thing as 5, and that is clearly 5.00, not 0.50. All right. On slide 5, reorder the animation so that the labels at the bottom is first. So this is, again, why the animation pane is so important. They want this to be first. Well, I didn't really know where it was over there. I don't know what rectangle is in table 4 and table 3. I don't know what they all are. But if I clicked on this marketing way, and they say they want that to be first, so I can either drag it up or move it up with the arrow. Okay. And then they want the table at the top to be second. So again, I don't know which one of these tables is the one at the top. So if I click the one at the top, it shows me over here where it is, and it's clearly not second, so I need to move it up to make it second. All right, so we want to change the animation, first animation on slide 2. So here's slide 2. Here's the first animation. We want to have a half a second duration. Here's duration. Right now it's 0.75. I go down to 0.5. All right, on slide 3, change the second animation to grow and turn. Well, right now you're thinking, what second animation? Well, see this little thing down here, the little down arrows? If you click, then you can see all 4 of the animations. So we want to go to this second animation, and we're going to change it to grow and turn with the duration of the second animation to 3 seconds. So we're going to go up to 3 seconds and to the next one. Remove all animations from slide 2. The easiest thing to do here is hold your control button down as we select all the animations. Okay. Then we do the down button and we click remove. That's because we highlighted them all. It's going to remove them all at one time. All right, using the ribbon menu, add the audio clip upbeat to the first slide of the presentation. So we're already in the first slide of the presentation. We'll go to Insert, Audio on my PC, and wherever your file is, there's upbeat. And that's all we got to do. Go to the next slide. Using the ribbon menu, add the video clip Cars to the employee spotlight. I remember the employee spotlight's way on the bottom. There it is. So we're going to add a video clip. So that is also an Insert tab. Here is video. Video on my PC. There is the Cars video. And it also says resize the video so that it fits on the right-hand side of the slide. So, because right now it's too big. So I resize it, and we go to the next. I don't know why, but it keeps asking me on these that save it. If it asks you to save it, save it. Update the audio on the new truck slide. So there's the audio right there. To play automatically when the slide is played in the presentation, and hide the speaker during the presentation. So let's go to the audio playback tab. All right. So to play it automatically when the slide is right here. And then hide during show is right here. And we continue. All right, edit the audio on the first slide. So here's the first slide. Here's the, you have to click on the actual speaker thing to get the menus to come up. To play in the background of the slideshow. So here it is, play in background. That means it's just going to play very softly in the background. Use the Shift key to select the first 4 slides. If you'll remember, if you hold the Shift key down and just click on slide 4, that's going to select the first 4 slides. And apply the cover transitions. So we go transitions, there's cover, and that's it. All right, we need to go to slide 18, and we want to apply the shred transition. It's right here. Then apply the particles in effect. So all of these, well, not all of them, but most of them have some sort of effect option depending on what it is. All right, so we have all these effect options, and there is the particles in effect. Okay, and you see the word effect here, you see the word effect there. That's how you know where to go. That's annoying. That's going to be to save every one. Apply the switch transition to slide 18. There's switch. and customize the switch to happen from the left. So they're still talking, they didn't say the word effect this time, but when they're saying customize it, that's what these effect options are. They're customizations. All right, so we want to go to slide 11 with the one with the truck on it, and we're going to animate the truck to fly in. Float in, fly in, there it is. And there we go. Almost done. 2 more to go. On slide 17, apply the flying animation to the golf picture. This time it wants us to make the picture come in from the right. So again, animations and transitions both have these effect options where you can control sort of the movement of them. So coming in from the right is right here. And the last one. Alright, so we need to go to the new truck slide again. And it wants us to apply the turns motion path to the food truck logo. This is the food truck logo. And the turns motion path is right here. Pretty cool. Alright, that's the last one. No, it's not. Oh. Now this is really the one. Change the duration of the transition on all slides to 2 seconds. Alright, so let's go to the Transitions tab. It's already set to 2. All we have to do is click Apply to All. And that's all we had to do there. That was pretty easy. And of course, we got 100. Alright, get busy. This is a long one. Good luck.